Apa aja?
Hello, welcome to the IELTS speaking test. And right now, I will ask you some questions about uh, part one. So your first question is, do you like giving gifts or presents? Why or why not?
Well, yes, I genuinely enjoy giving gifts. For me, it's less about the item itself and more about the process of thinking about someone, remembering small details about the taste, imagining their reaction, and choosing something that will brighten their day. Giving a gift makes me feel socially connected and thoughtful. It's a concrete way to express appreciation or affection. Even a small, inexpensive present can communicate attention and care, which I value more than the price tag.
Okay, so when do you usually give gifts to others?
Well, on formal occasions such as birthday, weddings, anniversary, and religious festival, because those are culturally expected moments to celebrate. I also give gifts spontaneously. For example, when a friend achieves something important at work, or when I find something that reminds me of a particular person.
All right. So have you ever given somebody a handmade gift or present?
Well, several times. I once knit a scarf for my grandmother's, and another time make a photo album for my friend who was moving abroad. Handmade gifts take more effort and therefore often feel more personal. So they show you that you invested time and skill rather than just money, which strengthen
Okay.
our
So
relationship.
Okay. Do you think choosing expensive gifts or presents is a good way to express feelings towards somebody?
Well, not necessarily. Expensive gifts can be impressive and sometimes appropriate for certain relationship or occasion, but price alone doesn't equate to emotional depth. A thoughtful, inexpensive gift that aligns with someone's interests or needs often communicates understanding and care more effectively than an expensive but generic item.
All right. So now let's move on to part two. Uh, you have 2 minutes to describe a time when you received money as a gift. For example, in birthday or wedding, you should say when it happened, who gave you money, why he or she gave you money, and explain how you felt about it.
Right. So a memorable time I received money as a gift was on my high school graduation day 2 years ago. After the ceremony, my extended family gathered for a small celebration, and my uncle, who lives overseas and could not be at the family event, gave me an envelope with a note and some cash. In our family, it's common to give cash for milestone events like graduation because it's practical. The recipient can decide what they need most, whether that books, travel, or saving for future studies. My uncle explained in his note that he wanted to contribute to my university fund and also give me the freedom to choose something meaningful for myself. I remember feeling a mix of gratitude and responsibility. Grateful because it showed his support and trust, and responsible because receiving money in that context made me think about budget and prioritize for the first time. Emotionally, the gift felt mature and practical rather than purely sentimental, but that didn't make any less valuable. The act of receiving cash from a relative who saw education as important made me feel encouraged and support. It also taught me a valuable lesson about financial planning. Well, looking back, it was a small but significant moment in my transition into adulthood.
Okay, thank you. Now let's turn to part three. Your first question is, why do people rarely use cash now?
Well, I can think of several reasons. First, Technology has made electronic payments faster and more convenient. Contactless card and mobile wallets eliminate the need to carry change and speed up transactions. Secondly, digital payments provide records and receipts that help with budgeting and expense tracking.
When do children begin to comprehend the value of money?
They can the very basic understanding of money early, around age 3 to 5. They recognize coins and can grab that money is used to buy things. However, a deeper comprehension of their own value, trade-offs, and delayed gratification develop later, typically between the 7 to 12. It is when they can understand that saving up for a larger purchase requires foregoing small, immediate treats.
All right. So, should parents reward children with money?
It can be useful if used thoughtfully. Hiring children for tasks or achievement can teach the link between effort and reward and introduce the basic money management skills. However, there is some doubtful for this. If money is the only motivator, children may lose the intrinsic motivation for tasks that are valuable in itself, like helping at home or helping other people at church. It's also important to set clear expectations as a parent.
And the last question for you, is it good and necessary to teach children to save money?
Well, yes, it is both good and necessary. Saving culture, saving cultivates patience and planning and risk awareness are important life skills. Early lessons in saving reduce impulsive spending later and prepare the children for their own future financial responsibility, like higher education or starting a business. Uh, Teaching children to save should also include discussion about needs versus wants and modeling saving behavior as parents because children learn a great deal by imitation.